Alright, what is up? This is SLOplays, and I am back again with another Dragon Ball Sparking Zero Dragon Ball Daima Character Pack 1, aka DLC 2, update video. Let's talk about everything that you need to know about this DLC, catch up to speed with everything we know so far until this trailer drops, which is likely tomorrow, and also when early access is going to happen, which is also likely going to be tomorrow as well. Now, no 100% confirmation yet, but going based off of the official release date that was leaked via Humble Bundle, which is going to be April 24th, it's likely that the 3 days early access will be starting on Monday, which is tomorrow. So let's discuss my reasoning behind this, why I think this is the case, and then like I said, we'll also, go over all the information about the characters, what's included in this pack. And, I mean, I've made like 15 videos on it already, so if you don't want to see that part, you don't have to watch it. But let's talk about why we're most likely getting the trailer tomorrow as well as early access tomorrow. So if we go back to DLC 1's release, January 23rd was the normal regular release, non-early access, okay? Early access is 72 hours, 3 days, right? That you'll get early access available if you did pre-order this via, I guess, like the season pass, or if you just buy the season pass in general, you don't really have to pre-order it. But a lot of us who spent over like $100 fucking on this game, we got the season pass, so that means we get to play these characters 3 days early. There are 8 playable characters confirmed. Like I said, we'll go over that later on. But the 72 hours early access started, I believe, on the, I think it was the 20th or the 21st. Let me see here. Early access starts, okay, so it was the 21st CET, but January 20th PST. Started at 3 p.m. So this is going to probably be the same case. This was the announcement trailer. Now, the difference between this and DLC 2 is that the announcement trailer that they did for DLC 1 was it was like, I think it was actually 3 days before the early access started. To not make it too confusing, it was on a Friday, so that's why a lot of us were thinking they were going to drop a trailer on Friday, because that's actually kind of when everything got leaked. Around that same time, it was like Thursday or Friday. And Humble Bundle, they actually fucked up. They weren't supposed to drop that information, but the fact that they did means that it was supposed to be coming close. And like I said, the official release date for this DLC 2 is going to be on April 24th. Okay, that is confirmed, unless Bandai decides, oh, fuck you guys, we're going to delay it again. No, I doubt that's going to happen. I think they have everything ready to go. If you look at what's included in this pack, there's really nothing all that special other than characters. I'm being serious. There's literally nothing else. There's no stages. There's no customization other than one costume for Goku that changes up a technique, which is, I guess, this new Super Kamehameha that he uses. And like, that's literally it. It's like literally fucking nothing else. It's crazy. It's crazy. It got delayed by a month and nothing else happened, right? And I'll go over why that's probably the case, like the most, likely reason, the most educated guess reason for it. But yeah, expect the trailer to probably drop in the morning tomorrow, depending on where you live. If you're living in the US, it's going to be sometime early in the morning. And then they'll probably announce at the end of that the early access will start that same day, which is going to be tomorrow. Which early access, it'll probably be at the same time. I don't see them changing that up. It could be 3 p.m. Tomorrow for PST, so that would be 5 p.m. CST, and then that would be 6 p.m. EST. So it's a good time. Most people who are coming home from like work or school, that's when they're going to be able to, experience the DLC as soon as possible if you got the early access, right? So again, like I said, the DLC 1 trailer, the launch trailer that they did was on, I think it was the 17th, if I'm not mistaken. Or no. They're just telling you this. Okay, this was just the information of announcements on it. Again, it was January 21st, which is when its early access was supposed to start. But this was actually, the trailer was posted on the 17th, like I said. Yeah. Okay, just wanted to confirm that real quick so that you guys kind of know, get an idea of what's to expect tomorrow, just because, I mean, Bandai hasn't posted anything officially yet. We're just going based off of the leaks, which again are official shit. There's nothing to be like, confused on. Oh, I don't believe it. No, this is all stuff that we've seen and we know over the past few days now, okay? So let's go over at least some of the DP that we know of in my predictions for some of the other DP. Mini Son Goku Super Saiyan is DP 5, and he has Super Kamehameha. This was via V-Jump leaks, which we still haven't gotten the V-Jump leaks yet, unless at the time of recording this, they're going to get posted like online, but they still haven't been posted like for us to visually see yet. Now it says, note, he can transform into Super Saiyan only in DLC 2. You can switch to this costume via the early purchase bonus, okay? So to explain this, which we'll get into that a little bit, later, there's going to be 2 different versions of Goku Mini, okay? After being confused as fuck when I first was reading the description of this, a lot of people kind of explained it a little bit better, and it helped me understand it. That's why it's good to have other people kind of give their perspective on it so that everybody could get a better understanding. So there's two different versions of Goku Mini. There's going to be a version that is the pre-order bonus that has strike all like melee-based attacks. Okay, as you guys know, the one that's pre-order bonus, he only has like power pull and all that shit, right? And then there's going to be this one, which is a costume that gives him the Super Saiyan transformation as well as changing up his techniques, which is going to be Super Kamehameha, which is the one that I'm assuming is what he did against Tamagami 3, which also insane that Tamagami 3 is not included in this pack. That is actually fucking insane. None of the Tamagamis are. We have Pansy and Ku and Glorio. Those are the only other characters that are not Goku and Vegeta. Now, Mini Vegeta has 15,000 different fucking versions of him that you get. He literally has every version. So, on the leaks, it only showed Mini Vegeta Super Saiyan 2, and Super Saiyan 3. It didn't show Super Saiyan regular, Super Saiyan 1, but that's also included in this. So, Mini Vegeta base form is DP4 and includes a health recovery skill, which is actually really cool and interesting, okay? I'm going to say that Mini Vegeta Super Saiyan regular, Super Saiyan 1, is going to be DP5, right? And then Super Saiyan 2 is DP6, geared towards close quarters combat. And then Super Saiyan 3 is DP7, focused on raw ki power. So the difference is, I'm not sure what Super Saiyan's going to be. Maybe he's going to be more defensive, which doesn't really make much sense to me, but I'm just trying to, get different things, because we have regular base, which is health-oriented. I would say Super Saiyan would be defensive, just to make things different, right? Super Saiyan 2 is like physical close combat, right? And then Super Saiyan 3 is ki and ki based, all ki based, right? So he probably has like really good ki. His attacks are all ki related, so he's probably going to have that Gallic gun that he did. Super Saiyan 2 did get shown in the gameplay, that little gameplay showcase. I thought it was Super Saiyan, but it was I'm pretty sure it was Super Saiyan 2 because of the animation that's used, and there's electricity surging, which is crazy because I didn't really notice that at first. I was like, oh, this is just Super Saiyan Vegeta. And I really didn't think we were going to get Super Saiyan 2, but we are. And then Glorio's DP4 seals the opponent's movements and powers himself up, okay? Which is actually pretty cool. So, going based off of this, the characters that we have is 8 playable characters and the technique switching costume for Goku Mini. Again, to reiterate, he has Quick Rush and Power Pull Rush, other than just like basic stuff. Oh, and take this, right? Those are his techniques, right? They're all physical melee base. He has 0 ki skills or techniques, right? He doesn't have any Kamehameha. He doesn't have a ki wave. He doesn't have ki blast, nothing. He doesn't have Kamehameha at all. So this version, you don't have to buy this version if you want to play as the Goku Mini. If you just buy the DLC 2, you'll get a Goku Mini that can transform. In the actual trailer, again, it shows that Goku can transform into Super Saiyan, right? There's an actual, like, new animation that they gave him for it, okay? So, again, this was different on here when it said, it says it will change his Ultimate Strike to Aura Impact, okay? They called it Ultimate Strike on here, but in another version of it, which I read in yesterday's video, it said Ultimate Blast, which makes sense because that's not a blast technique, but these techniques are all called Ultimate Blasts, right? For like, the spark, when you go enter sparking mode, this is the ultimate attack, right? The other ones I would call just like super techniques, okay? This one is the ultimate technique. So they're just calling it Ultimate Strike on here to Aura Impact, which is, I don't know why they're calling it that, whatever. But yeah, I'm going to say for DP, so we know DP5 for Super Saiyan Goku. DP4 was Mini Vegeta. So DP5 for Super Saiyan Vegeta. Then it's DP6 for Super Saiyan 2. DP7 for Super Saiyan 3. Gloria was DP4. So Pansy's either going to be DP3 or DP4, depending on how she plays and how she is. I don't think she would be DP4 just because, I mean, she's Pansy. Not to say that she's like a weak... She is... She don't really do much, right? She's more of a support, all right? She's more like a support character in the series. Her, abilities lie more in, you know, like mechanical shit, right? She's like the Bulma of the Daima team, right? She's not really a fighter, okay? So she's got to be pretty low. It's probably gonna be like DP3. But Majin Ku, on the other hand, I would say he's up at maybe DP5. I would say that. I don't think he's DP4. I think DP5 is pretty reasonable for him. He's not as strong as Majin Du, right? And I mean, he's not really too much of a fighter. He can fight, and he's gonna fight in this, right? But I think, I don't know, maybe he could be DP4. Gloria was DP4, right? I would say DP4 or DP5. I don't see him being any higher than that because, again, Goku Super Saiyan and Vegeta Super Saiyan are likely DP5. So, is Majin Ku on the level of a Super Saiyan mini version of Goku and Vegeta? I don't know. DP4 or DP5 makes sense for him. These are all very weak characters unless you're using Vegeta. Vegeta's the only one that can get up to DP7, which even then, DP7 isn't all that high. It's pretty good for Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta Mini, but it's like, goddamn. What were the other characters? We had like, what, DP10 or DP11 was Beast Gohan or some shit. And Ultra Instinct Goku, he's like around the same range. Like DP9, I don't even remember. Whatever. But yeah, y'all let me know your thoughts and opinions about that. What you guys think Pansy and Majin Ku are going to be. I think the other, what is it? 6 characters we should know by now. Again, Vegeta Mini is confirmed for Super Saiyan. That is there, right? But yeah, kind of sad DLC, honestly. But like, I wouldn't actually be, I'm not mad or anything. I'm just like disappointed in like how this is. But if this released a bit earlier than waiting this long, like we literally had to wait until the very end of April for this to release, which is insane, right? The last time, like it's been, what, over 3 months now since DLC 1 released. That is a big wait. It really is. I understand that it takes work and effort to make this, and I don't know how big the staff is that's working on this at Spike Chunsoft right now, because it's got to be small. Like, we make jokes like, oh, there's 5 people working on this, but it's got to be a very small group of people because it's taken this long, and they could not manage to get a new map and no actual new costumes. Okay, the one that Goku Mini has is not a new costume. It's the same outfit. It even says that on here. Technique switching costume is different from Goku Mini from the pre-order. It is not necessary to own. Blah, blah, blah. Does not change his appearance. There it is. That's what I was looking for. So, for those of you that have not got the pre-order purchase pack, which you can buy that separately, you don't need that. And honestly, I mean, Goku with the power pole, he's cool, he's fun, but he has no key attacks, so some people might not even give a shit about that. So, if you're just getting the DLC 2, you should be good to go, okay? So, in a sense, I guess you could say it's 9 characters, because it would be another, like, Goku Mini, right? Base form that can transform into Super Saiyan, so I don't know. We'll see when the trailer drops. Again, likely tomorrow in the morning. I'll be sure to post that, and then we'll post our gameplay showcase of all the DLC and everything. There's not going to be too much with this one. Like I said, we'll probably just do our gameplay showcase and then maybe like fuck around on a stream or something like that. Let me know down in the comments what you guys would like to see whenever the DLC does release. I'm still very excited for it. I'm looking forward to it. I'm really looking forward to playing as Pansy, because it's like, what the fuck is she gonna be able to do in this game? And she might be a fun troll character, just, you know, for silly shit. But yeah, thanks for watching. That's gonna be it. Again, what to expect tomorrow. Gonna drop trailer, also early access, and then release will be the 24th for everyone if you did not get early access, okay? Y'all let me know your thoughts and opinions about everything down in the comments below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out!
This is Broly, and you are watching SLOplays! Make sure to subscribe, or else I'll destroy your entire planet!